Hello everyone, today's video is going to be me explaining my languages and kickstarting the Languages with Kira series again, I guess. Just kind of giving you a brief overview, I guess, on where my languages are and the different things that I'm doing to keep track of it and how I'm learning them. I apologise that I am in the exact same setup as the last video, but I am filming at least the talking part of this video at the same time as the last one, so you'll have to excuse me. I say where I am with my languages as though I'm some polyglot. I'm really not, obviously. I currently speak English, which is my native language. I speak French at kind of like a B2, C1 level, more so C1 at the moment, so kind of conversationally, fluently moving beyond that, I guess. And then I have just started learning Spanish. I've been learning it for probably about a month now. And I took a placement test the other day and I am A2 on that. So kind of, if you're from the UK, like GCSE level, like a higher level GCSE. Whilst obviously I'm not amazing or particularly competent in multiple languages, it's still something that I really enjoy. So it's something that I try and put time into and organise a little bit, especially now that I don't have the structure from school. So first of all, I'd like to talk about French. My goal with French, I guess, is to just maintain it at this point. Historically, I've always learnt it at school and it's been something that I've done things outside of school for, like I've au paired before and I've done like language courses in France, but it's never been something that I've had to learn 100% on my own. So my kind of goals, I guess, are to watch more TV, films, find more music, just to kind of watch as much as I can to keep it ticking over. I've got a few French like friends and pen pals that I talk to. And I'd really like to try and learn more kind of idiomatic expressions and more colloquial French, I guess. Something else that I mentioned in my last video is that I'm actually going to hopefully go an au pair in France next year, so 2021, for a few months, and that obviously is something that I need to prepare myself for a bit so that I'm, you know, still comfortable speaking French in 6 months' time. But hopefully that will be able to help me improve my French, because at this point I feel like I'm at the stage where there's only so much that reading and writing can do. I think I need to be using it in like an everyday conversation sense for it to improve. And yeah, after that I guess I'm just going to be again trying to help it tick along, because I'm actually going to do French at university hopefully, so I need to make sure that I keep it up until I go to uni. Donc je vais essayer de parler un petit peu en français. Et je vais parler juste un peu de comment j'apprends le français. Et en ce moment, comme j'ai déjà dit, je vais essayer de regarder de plus en plus films et séries et les choses comme ça. Et donc je vais utiliser Netflix beaucoup plus que maintenant. Et aussi YouTube, c'est génial pour apprendre des langues. Je suis abonnée à beaucoup de chaînes qui sont françaises et elles sont vraiment utiles pour faire sûr que mon français reste d'un niveau où je peux l'utiliser. Et comme vous pouvez voir, j'ai pas utilisé mon français depuis assez longtemps. Et donc c'est assez difficile pour moi de parler en français en ce moment. Surtout parce que j'ai passé les dernières 4 semaines en apprenant l'espagnol. Et donc, quand je parle en français, j'ai beaucoup de mots espagnols dans la tête. Okay, now I'm just going to talk a little bit about my Spanish. As I've said before, I have only been learning Spanish for about a month, and I have been doing this through vocab mainly on Memrise. I'm learning the 1000 most common Spanish words, and I'm almost done with that. I think I'm about 700 words in. And I've also been looking at some grammar, some different tenses recently on my own, and doing some like kind of practices online, but that's definitely taken a back seat just because it's not as enjoyable, and I'd like to see whether I can learn a language without focusing entirely on the grammar. And another big part of me learning Spanish has been me watching shows, so Money Heist on Netflix has been a big help, and I've also watched a bit of Elite, and hopefully by watching those with the subtitles on in English, I can improve kind of my accent and my understanding of Spanish. I guess my main goal for Spanish is that I want to get it to a B1 level by the end of the summer, so by September, which at the moment is seeming quite realistic as that's 3 months away, yeah. And I've kind of managed, I guess, to get to A2 quite quickly, so I'm hoping that within those 3 months I'll be able to get to B1, and then, yeah, I guess I will reevaluate, as I obviously have different things going on then. No quiero mucho hablar en español porque mi español no está muy bien, pero creo que es bastante importante por vos mostrar mi nivel español. As you can see, my Spanish is not very good at all, but you know, we're only a beginner, so hopefully that video is just a good kind of introduction, I guess, as to where my different languages are and the different level I guess you can expect to see in my videos in each of them going forwards. I'm going to try and make some videos exclusively in French just to kind of practice, I guess, and also to help people who might be learning French, and about kind of French culture and that sort of thing, so hopefully they'll be quite useful. But yeah, those are my language learning goals, my different languages, and I guess my levels in each of them. And yeah, I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you soon.